Yo, what's good, y'all? We back in here with another video, and this video is literally like coming off the dome. This wasn't even planned. I was gonna drop my Eastern Conference Finals predictions for Monday morning, and then drop the Western Conference Finals predictions for Tuesday morning. I was like, okay, we'll just do both. Got it planned, it's fine. But damn, the Mavs destroyed the Phoenix Suns on their home court, on Phoenix home court in Game 7. The defending Western Conference champions got demolished by the Dallas Mavericks in this game. And what did I just watch? I don't even know what I just watched, but I watched greatness. That's what I watched. Luka Doncic, special. He's going to retire as one of the top 20 players of all time. Guaranteed. The man is special. For him to be so unathletic, like he doesn't have no athleticism in his body at all, but he is so polished on the offensive end, so skilled, that it just makes him special to watch. The things he does, it's crazy. And he was special again tonight. Special again. Had 35 points, had almost a triple-double, could have had 50, could have had 60. That's how bad he was giving it to the Suns. He was giving it to the Suns that bad. He continues to play well in high-pressure situations, dominant in these elimination games, and he's just a special talent. And he also had contributions from the other guys as well. He had, Jalen Brunson had a 20-plus point game. Spencer Dinwiddie had 30, something that I never thought I was going to see in this series. Maybe for a game, but he chose the best game to do it. Game 7, 30 points from a role player. That's great, but he did it. He did what he had to do, and then some, because 30 points is something you don't expect from him. He had a great game, though. The whole Dallas team played great. The defense was spectacular. Reggie Bullock played great defense all night. Dorian Finney-Smith did what he had to do. Dallas just balled out. It was a great game. Team effort for them. That was like the best performance I've seen an NBA team have in a long time. That's how bad of a beatdown it was. Now on to the Suns, because, man, I understand, you got the home court advantage, but you can't go out like that. You cannot go out like that. And I knew there was a chance they were going to lose this game, but for them to lose by basically 40, I don't care what the score says, they were about to lose by 40, 50 points. They lost in a horrible fashion. That was nasty. And you can kind of tell they were going to struggle, because in the beginning of the game, it was like they weren't even playing basketball. A lot of them were just looking for calls, especially Devin Booker. More than 50% of his shot attempts were flops in attempts to look for calls instead of taking actual shots. And it was pissing me off, because I was like, yo, this dude is one of the most elite scorers in the game. And here he is flopping every possession, throwing off his shots, thinking he's going to get the call. But little does he know, we're in Game 7. The referees are here to let you play. This ain't no regular season, Game 50 of the regular season. No, this is Game 7 to go to the Western Conference Finals. You're not getting those calls. And he was flopping all game. Couldn't get no calls. He had a horrible game. Him and Chris Paul stunk it up. But, to talk about Chris Paul, what was that? What was this series? This was it wasn't a legacy killer, but all those people that were defending him, talking about, he'll be back, he'll bounce back. Even because in the finals last year, he had a couple bad games, and that threw the Suns off a little bit. But in this series, what happened after Game 2? Did he get hurt? Does he have an unknown injury? Something? Because that was nasty. I don't know what I just saw from Chris Paul. He had 2 single-digit games. Barely got over single digits in this game, had 10 points. 10 points in what was 37 minutes. He was a no-show. He was basically a no-show after Game 2. You never saw him again. Never had a great game. That was it. Chris Paul, horrible series. Devin Booker, yeah, he had his fair share of games where he played well, but when he needed to play well the most, didn't come through. Game 6 had a horrible game. Game 7 had a worse game. And that's just bad. That was a bad performance. Monty Williams, I can't even fathom how he must have felt in the locker room at halftime being down by that much points. I mean, Luka Doncic had 27 points at halftime. The Suns had 27 points as a team at halftime. How do you even go in the locker room as a coach and try to give your team some faith, some hope going into the second half to give them a shot to think that they're going to win this game? They looked like, the Suns looked like, when you watch March Madness, for all my college basketball watchers out there, you watch March Madness and, for example, a 3 seed is playing a 14 seed in the first round, and the 14 seed is giving it to him. And then the 3 seed is panicking because they're like, what's going on? Like, we didn't expect this. That's what it felt like. The Suns were just panicking. They started taking dumb shots. They weren't even moving the ball. They were looking for calls. They were desperate. And nothing was going their way. They couldn't get any key rebounds. They couldn't knock down no timely shots. It felt like the Mavs were knocking down all the timely shots. There were so many daggers hit in that third quarter. It was crazy. Every time the Suns scored, 3, Brunson, boom. Dorian Finney-Smith, 3. Reggie Bullock, 3. Luka, step back in your face, 3. It was like, oh my God. Oh my God, what was that? Man. But now we got Mavs versus Warriors, and this is something I didn't think we were going to see. But I think the Warriors should be the favorites. Realistically, I think the Warriors should win this series anywhere 5 to 6 games, but I'm not going to sleep. I'm not sleeping on the Mavs. They could win. They can win this series. Even though I said the Warriors can win in 5, the Mavs can win in 6 or 7 too. I'm not putting them to bed like that. They beat the best team in the Western Conference, and they beat them bad on our home court in Game 7. So I'm not going to sleep on this team. Luka's special, and he's becoming one of those guys that you don't want to bet against. So I picked the Warriors to win. Logically, like if you think about it, basketball perspective, the Warriors should win. They got the better team, more depth on the bench, better stars. Even though, who knows, Luka might be the best player in this series, but let's not speak too soon, But they got better depth, I like their team. I like Golden State's team better. And we'll see. We will see what happens. The series starts on Wednesday night. Should be fun. I'm rooting for the Mavs. I'm not going to lie. I got a little bias. I'm rooting for the Mavs. I want to see Luka go to the finals. I want to see a team that nobody expected to go far. It'd be nice. So I'm rooting for Dallas, but I got Golden State. And that's pretty much going to do it. The Phoenix Suns, biggest L of the season, biggest L of the NBA this year. I mean, I thought the Brooklyn Nets were the biggest L, but for the Suns to go out that bad at home, Game 7, to lose by basically 40, I don't care what the score says. Like I said before, it was a 40 to 50 point blowout. Don't read the stats. If you watch the game, you know what I mean. That's pretty much going to do it, though. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Link will be down in the description below. This has been a checkup where we talk hoops and hoops only. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.